What's up, people? Today we're going to work on the RG11 cable. This will most likely be the thickest wire you'll come across in a residential setting. So this one's a little bit different than the other two. This one has a pin on the inside, and to get it you have to push your cable through and push that white part in, and then you'll be able to see another pin which is like silver. You'll see what I mean once we get it going. So I always like to start off with a fresh end. So we're just going to cut this off, and these should be all the tools you need. Some cutters, your stripper, and your crimper. You know, coax is pretty remarkable. It's been around for a long time, and currently as this video is being filmed, they can achieve speeds up to 1.5 gigs, which, wow, I never thought that would happen. So the stripper I have here is the wrong one. I'll be getting the correct one in just about a second. But I just wanted to show you guys that there is a difference, and they do matter. This one is for the 56 and the 59. As you can see here, it does not fit. So with all strippers, you just got to make sure you're using the correct one for the correct cable. With this stripper here, you can do 59, 56, and 11 with it. So technically speaking, you can use the red end to strip this cable here, but it won't be a clean cut. So when I'm not a Butterfingers, I'll show you exactly how to strip it here. So you just place it in this black end here, and it's the same exact method. You just twist it enough until you feel it loosen, and you pull it right off. The 11s are a lot thicker and a lot more difficult to strip, so you just got to do it a little bit more and then peel it off. This is a burial cable, so it's a lot stickier. Burials tend to have a goop inside. What you want to do is just peel it back just like we normally would. The major difference between this one and the smaller cables is, like I said, that connector there is a bit different. So just take your time and clean it up here. Make sure there's no braids around the pin, the center pin here. Once the center pin is nice and clean, you just grab your connector here and line it up nice and easy. Don't force it. There is a chance you can damage it. Make sure you are inserting the pin into the hole there. And once you've done that, you just push down and you will see a silver piece come out. And I will try to get you guys to see this on camera if I can. But you can see it there. It's kind of coming out. So I'm just going to do the twist method, which is always the best. The 11 cables are a lot more difficult to do the connection for. So you can use your tool to fasten it more. Just remember, for this one, you have to push down. These are usually burial cables, so in an older area, especially in wintertime, you are going to have a difficult time doing this. So once you got that going, just line it up as you would, like you did the 56 and the 59, and you just crimp it, and then you should have a solid connection. And just remember, once you crimp it, the barrel is no longer double, it's single. That's how you know it won't come off. A good thing to remember to do before you crimp it is just to push down the center pin, like where the plastic piece is. If it doesn't move, then you know you have a solid connection, and you can go ahead and crimp it. As you can see, it works just like normal. That's how you make an RG11. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.